Okay, and we are live, everyone. Can you guys hear me okay? So this is gonna start any second now. Street Fighter special program. Street Fighter special program. Street Fighter special program. All right, let's do this. So you guys excited about? We learned a lot of stuff yesterday. It was crazy the amount of stuff we learned yesterday. So I don't know how they still gonna share 45 minutes of information after the crazy 15 minutes we had yesterday. But you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. So this is gonna start here in about a minute, I would say. I hope you guys are hearing me okay. Let me know if there's any trouble hearing me or the stream, the video. Hey Katsura, I am doing fine, my friend. So I think it's gonna start right now. Here we go. Making myself smaller. All right, let's.
Street Fighter 6 special program. Good evening, everyone. Tokyo Game Show 2022. You are now watching TGS official broadcasting for Capcom. I am Kosuke Hiraiwa, MC for this program. Yesterday, we had lots of new information about Street Fighter 6, and today we have developers to ask more about this game. So first of all, Shuhei Matsumoto, the producer of Street Fighter 6, and we also have Takayuki Nakayama, the director. I am Shuhei Matsumoto, the producer of Street Fighter 6. I am Nakayama, director for Street Fighter 6.
All right, pretty excited.
So it's a three of us for this broadcasting. Hiraiwa-san, I saw that you were on the live streaming yesterday. I also participated in dubbing as well, but there are lots of top secrets which we have to keep a secret until yesterday. And it was a quite rare opportunity for me to participate Street Fighter in that way. And probably we will be able to watch that once again as well. Okay.
All right, they're gonna go with the trailer first, I guess.
Talk about the first information for today. So first of all, I'd like to introduce 4 characters which went public yesterday, and they are all legend characters from the franchise, and there are new actions or moves they learned for this new title.
Hobo Ken is not a hobo.
So first of all, former U.S. national fighting champ and ex-VP of the Masters Foundation Ken, and we also have a kind-hearted defender of nature, Blanca. Today, we would like to introduce the moves of 2 characters, and we also would like to see them fighting as well. Let's have the gameplay on the screen. First of all, let's look at Ken first. There are new moves Ken learned. First, the one is Jinrai Kyaku. It's a turning kick. and from the low kick and the upper kick, and also there's stronger kick, which is a turning one, and there's the overdrive, and
What? So this is, from my understanding, it's a quarter circle,
we also
forward and
have
kick.
another
And
new move, which is Ryubikyaku,
yeah, this
jumping
is
dragon rush kick.
this is a DP with kick. The other one, the
And
previous one.
Actually, you can change your position when you're in the air.
Oh, okay, that's
And
interesting.
depending on the situation in the battle, you can utilize this move. And let's look at Blanca. Blanca also learned some new moves as well, and the first one is
Oh, dude, this one's gonna
aerial
suck.
rolling attack.
Dude,
It's
the
a
aerial
special
Blanca ball
move.
is
and
gonna
it's
be
so
OP.
Blanca. And you can use it as unique attack as well. And there's a very cute Blanca icon which you can find at the top of the screen. And actually you can use Blanca-chan dolls.
Oh, okay. So you charge them.
It's a electric attack.
Oh, okay.
And
Wow, you
on
can.
attack
They
you
can
use,
be
there are
bouncing
different
or.
movements.
Okay.
It applies also permutation on the opponent's move as well. Yes,
That's
there are
interesting.
various ways to use it, and you can use it as a shield so that you can get more closer to your opponent as well. So that was about new move, and now we have Matsumoto-san and myself here, so we'd like to try the fight. This is Street Fighter 6, and we have classic type and modern type. So modern type is the one with a simplified manipulation, and it has assist button so that you can use assist combo in a easier way. And we would like to try that out.
So they're
Even
gonna
though
go.
you are not familiar with Street Fighter, you can still enjoy it.
We don't know if these simplified inputs
Fighter,
have any kind of
yes.
handicap.
Okay, let's.
I'll be trying the game
it.
next week,
Okay,
so I'll make sure to
play
check that
with
out.
Blanca, modern type, and I will try Ken. I was classic manipulation.
Oh, we have intro. Oh, too bad. We wanted to see the intro for Blanca and Ken.
Yes, they're talking, and this is the first round. It's very interesting. So now, player 2, finish counter.
I think the modern,
from
the looks of it, the simplified,
there are different motions of characters.
the simplified control drains the meter much faster. Maybe. I think that's what's happening. Look at Blanca has been is still in a. Ooh.
Big damage.
Let's see how fast it's gonna drain with the. No, don't think so. I'm curious about those. Really curious.
So it was a modern type, and there were some combo attacks as well. And Nakayama-san, you were playing with a classic type. How are you gonna use Blanca-chan those?
Oh, drive impact.
Yeah, wonderful. So there's a commentary on commentary.
A lot of juggle options. Which are absolutely welcome.
And there are lots of attacks. Wonderful. So you are in a difficult situation, producer. Okay, now the attack is working. So that was very intense fight, a wonderful fight.
It looks really fun, honestly.
Nakayama-san, you
Hey, the
won.
kid. When do you arrive in London? Tuesday, late
So
night.
that was the commentary, the feature, and actually there was nothing I should do. Actually, it was the first time for me to listen to that as well. So probably after you go back, you can enjoy listening that as well. And the timing of the commentary was wonderful as well, and it makes the fighting more exciting. Even though you're playing this alone, you can still enjoy this game, and it was a very heated fight. And actually, I wanted to introduce another game, so there's more characters. Yes, let's look at these characters.
Dhalsim. It looks really cool in this game, by the way.
Monk and yoga master from India, Dhalsim,
Honda's
and the
mouth
small
looks
wrestler looking
off
to
to me.
bring the sport worldwide. We have Edmond Honda. Yeah, let's look at characters in the gameplay. Starting from Dhalsim. So he is walking in such a mysterious way, and now he is flying up in the air. And he has a lot of a special move. He has yoga fire, and by holding button you can change timing.
Oh,
That's such a
okay.
special move. And there's also yoga arch, which you must be familiar from Street Fighter 5. And there's a new attack.
Oh,
Now he can use yoga fire and the yoga comet when
yoga
he
fire in the
is
air?
flying up in the air.
Dude, Dhalsim
So
is
he can
looking all kinds
change
of
his
strong in this game.
position so that he can take advantage in the game. And also there's Yoga Inferno.
Yoga Inferno.
So actually, it is attack which you can use on the ground as well.
I agree,
And
the kid
also,
absolutely
there's the
looks phenomenal.
wave-like attack like this. So there are various yoga fires and yoga inferno. And now let's look at Edmond Honda. From Street Fighter 5, there was an attack called Katayari, and with 6, we also have that. And he has new move, which is a small step.
Yeah, that's new.
And this is attack code.
Those koi.
It's the attack which you can the punch the opponent. Okay, so let's try the fight with the two characters. Okay, I'll play Honda with modern type.
Absolutely, Dhalsim's looking great.
And Nakayama-san will
can't wait to try all of them.
Dhalsim with classic type. So now we can try only the first round. So let's look at the situation with projectile. Yoga flame is used. And now they're coming to the center. So he is pushing the opponent. So now he's throwing the opponent. And by using a good
They're
distance,
absolutely doing everything right this time compared to Street Fighter 5. They learned their lesson. They absolutely learned their lesson.
Harite. It was so Edmond Honda, it was a throw attack. Nakayama-san, you won. Sorry, actually, it was won by Matsumoto-san. The modern type Edmond Honda. So these are familiar characters for you, and they learned a new move, and you can enjoy the changing fighting style as well. So what's next? So when we are explaining characters, we also talked about training mode. With Street Fighter 6, we have some new addition to the training mode, so it's easier to use everyone. So this is what I want you to look at as well. So we have easy setting or simple setting. So let's have the game screen. When you open the main menu, this is the option you get.
Oh, it's all in Japanese.
First of all, we have umpire practice.
What?
When you select this, you can update your setting so that you can practice the move which is appropriate for the particular setting.
So it's basically recording and kind of like
And the
KOF.
timing of attack is quite random. Yes, it's all set like this. The next, let's look at a practice to respond drive impact. When you select this, there's random movements for drive impact. Then you have to respond to that.
They took some stuff from KOF 15's awesome training mode, I guess.
Works.
Makes sense.
Sorry, the screen is quite far from myself, so I had to actually respond this, but I cannot. And we also have a flame meter.
Rain meter.
This is actually a wonderful one.
Oh, nice.
So
this is nice.
Have a move, so that this is a flame we have here. Yes.
This is so nice. So you can see the frames
various,
of everything.
attacks which you can.
Oh
check.
my god, this is nice. This is amazing.
And actually, this feature is very helpful for the development team as well. And this is what you can use for your training. And this is such a good visualization. Yes.
Oh my, so you can see everything like the... Dude, this is... Okay. I don't know why nobody thought of this before, but this is genius.
Which is easy to use from beginner to experienced players.
This is really good.
Very good.
Oh my god, this is... I hope they have this in the beta.
So we have a new mode, extreme mode, and during the battle, there's a cow or there's a metal. It's a very interesting fighting.
By combining gimmicks and rules,
Extreme mode reminds me again of Old Heroes 2. Back in the day, there's a mode, or one, remember, 2.
Different from
they have this mode.
Well. Please take a look at that as well. So let's show the battle to you.
Strider Bushin next year is going to be insane. Oh, now you're showing us this because we've seen it before. We wanted to see Ken and Blanca, guys. Come on. Old Town Market.
We wanted to provide the opportunity to have fun. This is Flip Master.
So they look smaller and it's kind of zoomed out. The action is zoomed out. Which makes sense because there's a running Raging Bull.
And you can see that where they're coming from.
And there's no life meter, so that's how many times you get.
And you kick the other. Well, you don't have time to really look at the people around you to see where the opponents are coming from.
We've entered a new era of fighting games. There you go, Screen Pop.
So if you punch at the right timing, you can also return it.
This could be fun.
Although
I don't see myself
timing,
playing
you
this a
miss the
lot, but this could
timing,
be fun
both of
every
them
now and then. You know,
will be
like play
fun.
against people on the stream.
We
Or
hear
end
that
in a
the
stream with
cows
like a couple
too,
matches from Extreme. I think will be fun.
but you can also have to watch what the opponent is doing. Yes, looks like it's very spacious. So it's easier for you to look at the gimmick. Okay. So you can have fun with your friends. We have other gimmicks as well. You can have different ways of enjoying the title, except for regular fighting. Next, I'm sure you
The World
looking
Tour.
forward to
Want more
finding more
information?
about it. Yesterday, we showed some movies yesterday, so I know that you're exposed to it. But we want to show you the beginning of the play of the World Tour.
Oh, cool. They're gonna show the start of it.
This is in English. There are 3 menus that we are showing them to you for the first time.
So I've been thinking about strength, man. Strength, might, the power to fight. Is it money, authority, a cool job, a ton of likes? Okay. Let's keep it simple. I want to be strong. Can you believe it? We got
Zang, are they showing us characters? DJ, what? They're showing us characters that we haven't seen before.
You still got folks out there
Kami.
using their fists and bodies to seek strength. Yeah.
They're just showing the roster.
We're all a
What?
bunch of fools, but you know, if you want to know about strength, you just gotta
There's another new character.
We fighting fools are all
They're showing the roster. What?
on the streets.
What did they just do? They showed the entire roster of the game. Did you guys see that? Oh my god.
You my new recruit? Kids, take a breather. Welcome. This is Buckler Security Services. I'm Luke, the coach around here. You're here for basic training, right? Okay, let's get you measured up.
So this is where you create your character.
From the beginning, everyone's working really hard. Main character, Buckler Security Service that Luke belongs to. And we started with time motion. And you can create your own avatar. Let's look at the function. Body type and gender. Preset is also available.
Oh,
Users
what? Mr.
can make
Fantastic.
their own avatar as they like. And it's like a slider. Wow, we can adjust it like this. Edmund Honda. You can also select the amount of muscles and skin color.
What?
And also the brightness all stands out. And the body hair.
Oh wow, okay. I did not see that one coming. That's for sure.
Wow. Very detailed setting. You can create a character that you like.
This is gonna take me an hour to create a character, dude. I hate doing that because I don't know what to choose. I keep like going back and
you
forth.
can choose wrinkles. Wow. Beard. Well, you cannot finish it. You'll do this forever.
Exactly. Yes, that's my point.
And
Well, I'm gonna
you
try to
can
create myself in the game. That's for
put
sure.
tattoos on your body. So you can change the characters as street fighters. You can choose various things. Maybe I'll fast forward it. And you can create your own character and training force.
And by the way,
can
they're showing
choose
us
lots
too
of
much,
characters.
which means the game is not too far. You know, it's probably early 2023, guys.
Alrighty, well, that should about wrap up your enrollment. Again, you can call me Luke, or just Coach. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. First, let's go over the basics.
So it really shows you like the basics of fighting games, I
There
guess.
are many ways to enjoy World Tour. Sorry about that. Tutorial for walking.
Still an important first step. Journey. Anyway, moving right along. I placed some panels on the floor. You see them? I want you to pass through every last one and then make your way back to me. Sound good?
You can also change the camera angle. We didn't do this before.
Looks like you've got the hang of things. Let's get right to it then. Show me how you are with your fists.
Street Fighters Battle. Tutorial for that as well. First, we start with a modern mode. And you can also select the crash mode later.
They're really trying to push the simplified method. I don't know if it's gonna work to bring new people to the genre.
So you
Maybe.
get used to it. It's fun if you can use your own character for tutorial. And for attacking, you can learn a lot in detail. This is a modern mode. You can select moves. Please look forward to it. I shouldn't have asked. Oh, that's okay.
Absolutely looks great. But are we gonna still get like some sort of story?
Covers the basics. Kind of boring, right? I knew it.
Oh, the mouth is actually synced with the language. That's really cool.
And boring. But remember, even the biggest rockets need a stable launching pad for takeoff, or else they're just gonna crash and burn. You get me?
Coach, how is any of that gonna help him handle this?
This is like an RPG, Street Fighter RPG.
You might wonder who it was. Let's use basic moves and beat up the other. Oh, looks like it's a tough match.
This is gonna be fun, even though I would have preferred if... Whoa! They have their own
Go the other
supers?
way. Oh,
No.
other one away. I
Oh,
got
okay, just part of the
defeated.
cinematic. I was like, what?
Gosh, come on, man. Are you really gonna be the type to jump before you think?
But coach, that was the kind of situation I want to learn to deal with. You're not here to punch bags either, right?
Ah, right. This is Bosch. He signed up for the same regimen you are.
New characters we could from the world of Street Fighter. Yeah, sure, why not?
Both of you are my trainers.
I just hoped, like,
At the same time.
I would have wanted, rather than create your character, just to have like a new protagonist that you actually play as, similar to, you know, Mortal Kombat Deception. You guys remember that back in the old days?
If both of us are trying to find that strength, sooner or later, one of us is going to get there first. What happens to the other person then? We all know that nobody's going to be friends after that, so why bother pretending now?
Ah, Bosch, my man. That's a really tough question. You gotta know what strength means to you before you go looking for it. You go looking for the wrong things, and you really might end up in that situation someday. But you know what? You can cross that bridge when you get to it. You two are still my plucky little trainees. Listen to what your coach says, and put your hearts into your training. Focus on that.
Bosch DLC character confirmed.
All right. Okay, let's get back to business. You wanted something more practical, right? Well, practicality comes in many forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Interesting.
We stopped at a very good scene. We saw this much and we feels like we can play it right away. I'm sure you want to see the rest of the story, but please look forward to it. I'm very much excited. Yes, we are waiting for more information. Street Fighter 6 was announced in June, and we received lots of response and lots of attention. Thank you very much. So far, we have Street Fighter 6 development team to try to incorporate the challenging battle scenes, and we want to make them all available at that time of launch in 2023.
Okay, here's the roster again.
We showed the movie of the World Tour opening. We have unique characters, and we want you to experience the battle styles. And we are making 18 characters to make that available. We will keep adding contents and characters. To the launch, we have some time, but we will keep you posted, so please stay tuned. Thank you.
Now let's look at the worldview and character setting of Street Fighter 6. Now I'd like to invite one more guest, Kaname Fujioka, the art director of
Oh, they
Street
just
Fighter
showed the
6.
whole thing. So
I
18
am
characters at
art
launch.
director for Street Fighter 6, Kaname Fujioka. Thanks for having me today. So we would like to hear about the character design. So how long have you been involved with this character design. I don't remember, but actually it's a long time. I think it's been about 3 years. And how long have
3 years, huh?
you been with Capcom? Yes, as you can guess, I am actually a little bit old, and I was attracted by the worldview of Street Fighter 2, and I joined Capcom as a designer. And at the time, actually, we had the people who designed the 12 characters from Street Fighter 2, and they taught me a lot about how to design characters. And I was a designer about for 10 years, and there was some structural change, and I became designer, and I was the designer for Monster Hunters. And actually, I always wanted to be involved with Street Fighter, but I didn't have an opportunity in the past, and even though I was designing the fighting game, I didn't have an opportunity. And actually, Nakayama-san is a good friend of mine, and I always said to him that I want to do this, I want to do this, and finally this time I was able
Very
to
excited about this game, guys. Very excited.
be
Again, as I said,
the art director of this
I'm
game.
planning
And
to
is
be in
this a
London
new
next week, so
character
I'll be
with
playing this game a bit
Kimberly?
early.
So what was your motivation to design these characters? So if you look at the characters from Street Fighters, they are from various backgrounds and various fighting styles. So as you can see, they have various kinds of bodies as well, and it's because of their backgrounds and also their fighting style as well. So we looked at from skeleton types. For instance, Luke, who is a main character, and Nakayama-san said that the Luke is Caucasian American, and that is why we studied the muscles of Caucasians. Then Luke has less fat, but he has huge muscle, and he has an background, but we wanted to have huge muscle on his back, and also he is very good at punching, so that is why we wanted to have good muscle on his arms as well, so that he can have
It'll be great to have
a
done,
stronger
like playable.
punch. And next, Kimberly.
Kimberly, another character I'm really interested in.
Kimberly is an African American, and as you can see, the muscles at the body center tends to be bigger, and also there's a huge muscle around the hip as well, but there's less muscle at the end of the body, like arms or legs. And because we wanted to have a sharp movement, so that is why we designed Kimberly this way. And another character, Jamie. Jamie is a rival character of Luke, so that is why we made him as an Asian character. And as you can see, he has a relatively sharp muscle, I would say, but he has a really big skeleton, and also he had some flexibility with his body as well, and that is reflected to the character design. And Jamie is good at Chinese traditional martial arts, and he also dances as well. He is a good break dance he's a good break dance dancer as well, and he can do a very tricky moves as well. And the breakdowns is such a unique dance, and it was a little bit difficult for us to design. So that is why we use the motion capture technology, and we asked the help for a break dance, a professional dancers. So let's look at how we did with motion capture technology.
Cool. I like to see this stuff.
So this is a basic the style,
Oh,
the
cool.
martial style. However, for his leg moves, it's a little bit tricky, and he is Yo. He is a professional dancers, and there are some tricks only he can do. So that is reflected to our game design. So we added lots of movements to this character,
Dude, man, like
and we had a lots of discussion.
Capcom
on
is
that as
really
well.
like giving it
So
all
that
for
is
this
why
game.
we had many moves, and it's very cool, and it's very good in a visual or graphic as well. And we wanted to connect the movement of martial arts with the movement of dance, and we had so much fun in designing this. So there are 3 new characters, and we also have some legend characters as well. So did you have any difficulties in designing their movements? They have such a unique characteristics. Honda, Dhalsim, Blanca, they have such a strong characters. And we spend a lot of time to think about what we should do
Yeah,
with them, because
Capcom is
we did
really
not
like
want
giving
to
it all
kill
again.
their
I'm
uniqueness.
yeah, well, they
So
should be proud. This
he
looks really
has
good.
such a huge body because he's a small wrestler, and the characteristic of his body is a good balance between muscle and fat. And when we design his movement, we also
SNK
used
needs to step
motion
their game with
capture. We
KR15.
invited the
It's going
former
to be
wrestler so that we
competing
can
with this game, which
reflect
is gonna be tough.
the posture and movements of real small wrestler. Next, Dalshim.
Beautiful
So as you
stages,
can
beautiful
see,
art.
he has
Too
long
many
reach with
content.
his arms and legs, so it was a difficult part. And also, when you look at his face, it looks very serious. And also, when he use fire attack, he also use his upper body very well as well. So that is why we did a lot of work with his facial expression as well. Next, Blanca. Blanca has the gorilla-like body. He's not like a human, so again he has this massive body, but he also has flexibility, so he can be small, he can be big. So that is one of the characteristic of Blanca. So we wanted to utilize that. So how to change his body, and also we look at his facial expression as well, which is quite different from normal human being. And this was another very special technique to have this special facial expression on Blanca. And after the announcement of Ken, now we have more main characters.
Yep.
So I want to introduce Ken a little bit as well. So I had lots of good memories with Street Fighter 2, and compared to Ryu, Ken is such a passionate character. He is a man of passion, and I wanted to have a Ken in that way. So that is what I discussed with Nakayama-san. And I thought the worldview of Street Fighter 6 goes well with that serious and the passionate character of Ken. And this is Shippujin Raikyaku from Street Fighter 3. This is such a cool a visual when this is such impressive scene for me. So there's some
It looks cool. I can't wait to see his
design from the
classic
past,
costume, by
so
the way.
probably some of you might notice some of the expressions from the past titles, and I want you to enjoy that as well. Fujioka-san, thank you very much. That was about character creation or character design. Thank you very much for letting us know about the background of the development.
So we talked about the characters of Street Fighters 6. We are going to hear more information. I'm going to repeat myself. Closed beta test from October 7th to 10th. We are going
Beautiful.
to stream it at PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S, and Steam. 7 modes can be experienced, training mode, and extra stream battle can be also experienced. This is a good opportunity to experience Street Fighter 6. And this is going to be a raffle, not first comes, first served.
Okay.
So please apply for this beta test. Next, esports information. Prize money is $30 million. This is to decide the
No,
world's
300,000, not $30 million.
of the year. And
$30 million.
all the
What?
players are having a
300,000.
fierce battle to be qualified to Capcom 9, and they are fighting at Capcom Pro Tour 2022. There's still opportunity for you to go there. We are having Capcom Pro Tour World Warrior in 26 regions on the globe. We have a regular games to gain points, and we also have regional final tournaments. If you win
It's
in those tournaments,
30 million
you're qualified
yen.
to play in Capcom Cup 9. Also, you will be nominated to get the Japan Esports Union professional license at the national championship. I'm also telling you about this for the first time. This is the event for 35th anniversary. We are going to have a concert in Shibuya on January 29th at Lawson Ticket. Again, this is going to be a raffle style. This is going to be a live performance, but this is going to be streamed live. You
Street
will
Fighter is
hear
back, baby.
all the songs of historical Street Fighter. Please come and listen to the music. Collaboration. We had some collaboration with Street Fighter 5, but we are going to collaborate with Onitsuka Tiger. What is it this time? This is Chun-Li and Kimberly are wearing Onitsuka Tiger's shoes. Currently, this t-shirt is being produced, and we hope to deliver this to you. We would like to make shoes as well. Lastly, we have an exhibition of Street Fighters in Osaka. Starting on November 18th, 2022, at Shinsaibashi Park in Osaka. In the past, we had this event in Fukuoka, Tokyo, and Kitakyushu. But this is an exhibition for the 35th anniversary, so we want to hold this event in Osaka. Next one, this is also exciting. Street Fighter 6 Japanese image song is 恋しさと切なさと心強さと。Wow.
What?
In 1994,
Announced in
Yoko
official
Shinohara
Japanese.
and Tetsuya Komuro sang this song. But they are going to sing this again. And it's a version of 2023. It was revived. We have a movie to play for you.
Oh, dude. Reminds me of Street Fighter anime. We need an anime. We need a new anime, guys. I don't know what Netflix is doing, honestly.
Whoa, this is great. Our staffs are also very excited about it. Not just this, but we have a special message from both of them, from Ryoko Shinohara and Tetsuya Komuro. Hello everyone, my name is Ryoko Shinohara. This is the Japanese image song for Street Fighter 6. We are singing this for the first time in 28 years. 20 years. It's been a long time, and I sang this very seriously for recording. I wasn't sure if I could sing it, but I tried to remember how it was 28 years ago. I think the song sounds more mature. If you're listening to it for the first time, and also those who already know this song, I think it's still refreshing to you. This is Ryoko Shinohara. Good evening for everyone. There are many fighters, and Chun-Li is
What?
a woman. And
What?
Chun-Li and Ryoko kind of overlap.
Okay.
And I want to cheer all the fighters. That's the message I want to send.
Yeah,
Really
translation is a bit... what?
looks very built, but 愛しくて切なくて and
What?
心強くて.
What?
So those words came from that image.
I have no idea what's happening right now.
The lyrics stay the same.
What?
So please listen to the lyrics very carefully. Please listen to the song. Thank you. That was the most gorgeous messages. It's been streamed at Apple Music and Spotify and other music sites. So you can go visit those sites to listen to the music. We are running out of the time. Last comment. In 2023, towards the release, we are working very hard to develop it. Please looking forward to it.
All right.
Thank you.
That looks good. That looks
That
good.
was the end of Street Fighter 6 special program. Thank you.
That was good. That was... count me more excited about this game. Really excited about this game. So I kind of wish they announced like an anime for this, for 2023. It's been a long time we didn't have a Street Fighter anime. Hopefully it's gonna happen. Anyway, I think this was fun. We got to see some cool stuff from the World Tour. We saw the entire roster, which I'm gonna make a video about it right now, actually. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you're watching this channel for the first time, please consider subscribing. I'm working on tons of things. I will be playing the game. I will be flying to London next week for EGX to be able to play the game for 4 days straight. So there's going to be a lot of coverage about Street Fighter 6 next week. Also, the second episode of the Story of Street Fighter series is going to drop Monday or Tuesday probably. So you can watch the first episode if you haven't done so. Second episode will be live in a few days, as I said. Thank you guys for stopping by again. Like and subscribe. And until next time, you guys stay safe.